funniest stories that make me laugh the hardest on the inside that I can't laugh about. It's hard on the outside. Those used to be my favorite stories before Sarah DeVries was murdered. So I'll tell you. Are you like Sarah DeVries, Zanozine? That you laugh and you make people fucking laugh. And you fucking laugh. And it's just so good. Are you like Sarah DeVries if you weren't behind the poltergeist? Probably. Anyway, I was wearing these nice, like, tan, cream-colored pants that I bought a long time ago and found them in a bag. So I brought them. They're kind of worn out in the crotch. And, so Joy's like, wow, those are some really nice pants. I was like, yeah. And when I bought them, like, 10 years ago, he's like, oh, no, here we go again. I was like, when I bought them, like, 10 years ago, they were against kid slavery. And I was like, watch them. Let's see how long they last. And then we're carrying beer for the rest of the trip. I was like, with my leg, I was like, and I was like, listen, I like lifted my calf out. I was like, and they didn't. I was like, oh, and then I brought my leg back and like rip all the way down to my knee. I had a block home like that. I know exactly, angry cops, exactly all his friends and peers or whoever. Exactly. They were fair trade and all that stuff too. I just were cheap. Now, learn my lesson. I want to buy new clothes that like jeans and stuff that don't quite show as much of the muscle. Maybe I don't know, like cords. I like cords. Yeah, I gotta find those pants again. Gotta go to the board shop. Yeah. When I went to the board shop with my board, the guy was just giggling away and he was telling me all these funny stories about his life, and I was like, because it was a day that I was really traumatized. My dad said he'd take me to a nice place that I wanted to go to. I had $400, so I brought the longboard, bought some clothes, fixed up the old longboard. I let the longboard get wrecked, though. There was a story to it. The kids were getting ultra fucking scared of metaphors and all that stuff at school, and they're like, you got that board again? I was like, yeah, I thought we could do some tricks in the dirt. They're like, no, it's scaring us. And I was like, so throw it in the dirt. They're like, no. I was like, what's scaring you? Like, metaphors at school. I was like, wood. It's a horrible time in Canadian history right now. And they're like, well, I don't mean to be mean to you. Like, I know it's your friend's board, and that's the first board you ever learned how to skateboard on. But, like, do you really know your friends? I was like, no. They're like, do they have a criminal record? I was like, nope. Do they get close to cops? All the time. But why? I said, because the neighbors are creepy. Oh. I don't want you to wreck your board. I already threw it in the dirt. Let's go ride. Where? Do tricks in the dirt. That's scary. Why are you so in love with the dirt? I said, because this has been a family farm for thousands of years. The only weird shit that happened was because some creep came on it for a second. And I don't think anything weird has happened in like 100 years. No. And I was like, okay, we don't have to do anything. I don't want to do anything if you don't want to do anything. I wanted to hang out with you today. They're like, well, why? I was like, because you're really beautiful, and I wanted just to, like, have a little note in my mind that you need to stay it out together, because as much as you, Brian, were literally pessimistic about having a sibling, and Cohen's pessimistic about his body, so he's really fit. One's relaxed, one's fit. You make great friends. Like, how wouldn't you make great friends? Well, I get angry. So does Colin, though. Oh. I don't know. I was like, so we'll talk about this later. Like, okay, can we go collect the eggs? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, okay. And then, like, I had to hold my mouth because I wanted to make a joke that I would have made with Sarah DeVries. Like, hey, if there's any dead bodies in there, make sure you tell the cops. Dead chicken, sorry. And I had to grow up huge with these kids. Huge, and it's not working. It's hurting me. They may, because they are kind of snooty, I guess, because of their age. And they're scared, and they don't understand why they're scared, because they didn't see it, they didn't know, they didn't, whatever. Yeah. It's windy outside, and I don't like that. At the same time, like, it feels better to get that off my chest. Good activism. That's good to be active about. Actively, like, I don't know about how horrible or creepy your neighbors are, and like maybe you shouldn't tell other people you're an activist, that you're a follower of an activist. But it's that lemon. The cops told me about this one. Lemon. Paint your walls lemon color. Like, actually get it mixed up. We might do it. Because we got to repaint. And, well, we need a whole new fucking ceiling, obviously. Because criminals, Logan, criminals were on the fucking roof once. And that's after I found that frozen hobo when I was snowshoeing. And I had to call the police. And then there's criminals on the roof. It wasn't you, sweetheart. You're like my dog. Watch. No, not that part. Part where he notices being watched by himself. No. Are you getting over it, big boy? No. He usually tucks his head way down if he sees himself on camera. You're growing up. You're growing up. You're a good boy. I don't want to see that day ever again. That was terrifying. I had to kick him 3 times. I didn't have to kick him. I didn't know how to make him stop. And Dad only has that kind of torque in his arms to rip the dogs apart. Oh no, there's a high chew. Hit you. Oh, and so Dr. Zanozine one time when we talked about this, and then I had to go through foot surgery, and I forgot about it. It was he's like, I like the videos where your dog kisses you. I was like, you are like Sarah DeVries. That's weird. And I was like, sorry. He's like, you thought I was like Sarah DeVries? I'm like, yeah, like you laugh, you make yourself happy, you make other people laugh, and you laugh when things are funny and good. He's like, yeah. I'm like, Sarah thought I'd fall in love with somebody who likes that my dogs are almost my everything and almost my all and only thing. Because horses don't like you. Like, Dawn was just out yesterday, and the horses are fucking throwing their bucket around being little piss pots. Like, I don't like horses. They remind me of, like, somebody that's unstable. Yeah. I loved horses, but I was naive to how I felt about myself and how things made me feel. You want to hide you so bad. Alright. Pineapple. Wait, you can have the green apple. because I don't want it. I think it's too much green apple. That vape juice. You want this one? It's green apple, bitch. I tried different one. What's this one? Mango. Is that crinkling kind of annoying? You look like you're annoyed. You don't want it? Num 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 num. Nom nom nom. He's like, you're not actually eating it though. I don't want it right now. I almost pulled the filling out. I don't like them anymore. What? Did weed literally smell like weed for a change instead of like rank? Like, girl, you're gonna stroke out. No, weed actually smells different and good today. That's smoking weed. That's good. I like the smell alone. I use it as an air freshener. I was the original toady to fucking say that because I actually had never smoked it, so now I've smoked it and I was like, who are you trying to be? But whatever. Yeah, I remember when Dr. Zanozine used to come hang out. I was just young. I just learned how to clean a house for real. Like what it meant, what you use where, what it is, how to dilute it, blah, blah. And I was cleaning all the straws extra because I know he always likes to drink with a straw. They were like in a drawer, but I made sure like the inside was like and everything again. He's like, why are you doing that? I was like, I just want to make sure everything's clean and perfect. He's like, oh, not for me. I don't like clean and perfect. I was like, but a straw? You can't handle a straw? And I was like, and I wouldn't do that for you now, but I might find some old men's socks so you can just change your socks or something when you shower. I get some socks. I don't like cleaning at all. I didn't know myself yet. I'm traumatized. I might not still. So, nothing's gonna be fucking perfect. Nobody's ever perfect anymore, I guess. I think it's finally fucking true. In a nice context. You don't have to try so hard.